Captain's log, March 4th, 2025. It's like 5:11 in the morning. Oh, my heart just my heart just like skipped a few beats a little bit. So Carl and I are on our grand road trip, though. I mean, really, it's just more like a ton of driving. It was supposed to be a road trip with a few stops to break up our travel from Central Ohio to Reno, Nevada, but we were 4 days late leaving because it took me that long to get my work done to be able to go. And anyway, so we're having to do a lot of driving. We left on Sunday and drove from Central Ohio to, did we make it to, yeah, I think we made it to Des Moines, Iowa. And then we've been on the road. So, I mean, technically we've been on the road since yesterday morning. We, making a few little stops, but basically we went from Iowa, we drove through Nebraska, now we're in Wyoming, and there's a blizzard, so it's snowing a lot and stuff. And I was doing pretty good. Like, Carl's done most of the driving, but we're having to drive through the night. We have so many, like, we can't stop, especially the blizzard. We don't know when we'll be forced to slow down, so we've got to get as far as we can get before we can't drive anymore. But I took over driving so that Carl could sleep, and also just like sometimes I don't like doing a ton of driving all at once, but sometimes I do like being in the driver's seat so I don't know, helps the time pass by faster. But I was starting to have trouble seeing the roads. And first, let me say, it was really scary. This big truck came by on my left side, and when the truck came by, it threw all this ice up in front of the car, and I couldn't see. So that was sucky. And then we got off, I think this is exit 104. When we got off this exit, the car started to slide. It started to lose control several times. And, I wasn't sure what to do. I always felt like from the past, you're not supposed to really hit the brake. Like, you got to do it really slow. And we managed, I'm just glad, I'm glad Carl was in the car with me, because he's like, deep breath is just, press it slow, etc. The car, jerked a couple of times. Oh my God, that was, it's been a long time. It's been a long time since I had any issues with sliding or anything like that. It's not something that we really have to worry about in Alabama very often. And it's one of the things that makes me nervous about living up north and, having to encounter that kind of stuff more often. And then it makes me nervous about this road trip. We're not expecting a blizzard. And so, anyway, so please send us some good vibes and prayers. Go do a rain dance and ask the gods to make the blizzard stop so that we can drive. I think we're still like 15 hours away from where we need to get. Oh gosh. Oh, I wish we weren't having to cram this in so fast, and we would have had time to take our time a little bit more and slow down. We are stopping just a little bit here and there to make dance videos so I can do my dance across the United States thing. We stopped at a few little places in Indiana for just a few minutes, and we stopped at Iowa 80 in Iowa, and then when we got into Des Moines, we went and we walked around the Capitol building, which was absolutely gorgeous. Took some pictures, made some dance videos before going and checking into a hotel. And then, we've basically been on the road all day. So mostly we've just stopped at rest areas. Thankfully, there's lots of rest areas up here, and most of them have been pretty interesting. I've been impressed that most of the rest areas have playgrounds, and several of them have had like really cool sculptures and stuff. Got me wishing that we had more like artsy type things at the rest areas. Not just a rest area for your body, but also one for your soul. Anyways, I guess Carl's done getting gas, and it's time for us to go take a restroom break, get a hot coffee, and then he's going to take over driving, and we'll see if we make some more progress. But all right, wish us luck, guys.